So this past weekend I made a little trip. I went to Salem, Oregon and up to just outside of Seattle, Washington to pick up a couple of tractors. This is one that I picked up. This is a 1967 112 gear Moline. It's a little rough, but it's got really good bones. So I am missing both sides shields. The lift cylinder is seized, so I'm going to put a different lift cylinder on. I had to put different rear tires on. I'm going to put a new grill on, put the headlights in. This is a manual PTO tractor. I pulled the head and the engine is mint. So I got a new head gasket coming, rebuild the carburetor, side tins I need to get, battery cover. But what's nice about this tractor is the seat pan hasn't been wrecked. It's nice and straight. It's not rusted out. It's surface rust, but it's not rusted out. So I am going to drain the engine oil. I'm going to drain the transmission oil and let them drain for a couple of days. I am going to replace all three belts: the hydraulic lift, starter gen belt, and the drive belt. Someone put too short of a belt on and they took off the thing, so this is going to be my somewhat long-term project, because that one's going, that one's going, that one's going, that one's going. So this is one that's just going to keep me busy, slowly throwing parts at it. Parts are cheap, just tracking down the right ones. What's difficult about this one is the 66 and 67, the left guard. They use a set screw to set the parking brake. So it needs to have the notch out for the shield. I am going to add cigarette lighter and the headlight to it, so the dash is going to get filled out. Once it's fully operational, I'm going to probably install just a set of wheel weights on it. Put a front plow bracket on it, and put a dozer blade on it. This is going to be my worker tractor up at my family's property, up in the Flaming Gorge. My brothers and sister and I inherited land that we need to work on. This does look like junk, and it is junk. But it's a very, very rare tractor. This is the first one that I've ever owned. It's a white 114. Unfortunately, Redneck Engineering, they drilled a bunch of holes and modified it, and they had a plow on it. It had a correct front white blade on it, which is awesome. They hooked up their own hydraulic pump up to it and all that stuff, but he was driving it into the bed of his truck, and you never ride a tractor up in the bed of the truck, and the ramps kicked out and went over backwards, broke the grill, broke the seat. You see the seat's just mangled. So all the sheet metal is junk. Dash tin's been, the dash has been drilled, this has been broken, so I'm going to pull the engine and pull all the usable parts out of it. And then I have another chassis, and we're going to build a 114 white. So far I own 4 whites, and I'm working on number 5 and number 6 right now. But this Moline is, I'm excited about it. And you can see the color difference. They used the wrong color on this restoration. It's a good looking tractor, just the wrong color. yeah, this is full of potential. Just slowly knocking it out. Um, uh, it just takes time. It's a hobby. It's fun. It's not going to get restored. The only things that I want to paint is the grill that comes in. I'm going to paint it yellow, the battery cover, and the two side tins. But the rest of it's going to stay original color, just because I plan on using this tractor. I do have a bunch of parts coming up for sale. I got mowing deck brackets, I got the J-hook brackets, I got Ford headlight panels. Yeah, I just got to fund parts. PTO sounds awful, so I'm going to tear that apart, lubricate it, rebuild it. I got 4 sets of tires, 612s here. I'm debating if I'm going to put on this tractor on duals, but since I want to use it, I really don't want to put duals on it. I got a weight box sitting right there that I might just put on it, just because I'm going to be plowing dirt and whatnot with it. So yeah, that's it. That's the gist of a new one. And then, like I said, I'm going to try to start doing more videos. I have a Cub Cadet 1572 diesel that I'm picking up in July. I got my white 110 gear I'm picking up in July. And hopefully I'm picking up another white or two in July. So, on top of that, I might be getting my farmhand back. If anyone knows me, knows that I sold it last year. The gentleman that bought it was diagnosed with cancer. His kids are keeping the Olivers. None of them want the farmhand, so he's going to be selling off some whites, farmhands, Jacobsons, Fords, whatnot. So I'm hoping that I can sell a kidney and buy that back, because that'd be pretty cool to have back in the lineup. I have another T800 sitting in Michigan that's coming. That one, I'm going to do the same thing with like this one. I'm just going to clean up the paint, slap wheel weights on it. I got a new seat for it already. So I love my T's. I'm looking for more headlight panels like this, if anyone wants to sell me some, 'cause I'm always looking. But yeah, I will slowly start chipping this away, and then probably the next video will probably go over what I've done over the last little bit, and hopefully get some videos of it running and driving in the next month. It's a good looking tractor though.